This is another day of making video consistently, and I'm back here with another video. It's been a long day. I'm basically making video from yesterday, so let's go through my day. So yesterday I didn't have any work in the morning, but later on I got the opportunity to work in the afternoon. I mean, I had already accepted the shift for the afternoon very long time ago, but anyway, in the morning I dropped her off at the work. I dropped her off at the work, and after that I went to my home and stayed there for a bit. I ate some food to give myself enough protein, to give myself enough calories and stuff, which was needed for the day. And as usual, I stayed in for around 5 minutes, and I just took control of me and I lost against it. And as soon as after that, I had to go to the other job, which was starting at 2 o'clock, and I cooked food for myself. I ate it, then it was time for me to go. Then I went to the work, and I was feeling so lazy that I didn't even want to cook the food, but I cooked it anyway, and I cooked it, I ate it. Then I went to the job. After I went to the job, at first when I went to the job, I started realizing that I have cut my hair and nobody in the work knows about it, and everybody who has seen me in there has seen me see myself in the long hair. And for a minute I thought it's gonna give me a bit of a, I don't know what, a bit of our simply talking, I was a bit nervous that was the case. Actually, I was nervous that how the other people are gonna see me as. I don't know why I was nervous. I didn't feel like I was supposed to be nervous. I don't know why it happened, but I started to realize like I was actually scared of what other people's gonna think about me. And when I realized that I was starting to get worrying. I was being worried about those kind of thing. I took that mask off. I took the mask off, not giving a shit about what other people's gonna think about me. And it was that moment that police it was that moment that I realized that I have to get rid of these thoughts. And then I get rid of it, and I began to think, whoever's gonna think about whatever they're gonna think about, I don't give a shit. If they think that I look good, then I look good. If they think that I don't look good or I look bad, then it's up to them. It's on their own perspective, and I don't have to hurt myself, or I don't have to sabotage myself with other people's opinion. To me, I look good, and that's what matters the most. And with that thought in my mind, I went to the place to work, and people started to realize like I have cut my hair. I didn't realize that many people actually noticed my hair. That many people actually noticed me, and I was happy when they commented, but to me it doesn't matter to me at all. And I started working. It was a good place to work. Later on they sent me to the other place, but the place where I had that fight on anyway. But started working in there anyway. I started working in both of the places. While working in the one place, she called me and she goes that she wants to learn the driving lesson, and it wasn't necessary for me, but I started to arrange everything for her. I started to arrange my timing. I started to fix everything for her. I started to make everything sense to her, and she actually get the idea. I don't know why. It's just like people are just selfish. People are just looking after them. If you want to do something, or if you want someone to do something for you, then you have to make them realize like they are doing it for themselves, not for you, but they are doing it for themselves. That's what you have to make them realize. That's the key, actually. That's what I realized yesterday, and I used the same thing. It worked somehow, and later on I had fixed the time to go to work as well, to go to the gym after my work session as well. I finished. Then it was time for me to finish my work nearly 15 minutes earlier, because I didn't sign in yesterday, so I just went out without notifying anything. I came out of the job around 10 minutes early, and I straightly went to the car. I got the call from the brother. He says he's gonna go now, and then I straight went to the gym to have the gym session. Went to the gym. Nearly 10 o'clock I was at the gym, and we started doing stairs. We started to do some stretching. Then the brother called us. Then it was time for us to start our gym session. We were gonna do the whole body part yesterday, so we started doing gym, and we thought that like even when we started at 10 o'clock we will be finished by 12, but it actually finished at 12:45. And it's always like that. Maybe it's because we two people are doing and watching each other, having the interval, but it always takes nearly two and a half hours to nearly 3 hours to finish our gym session. After I finished my gym session, I straightly went to her house. Then I was supposed to brush my teeth. I was supposed to do a lot of things, but I straightly went to her house. I was so tired. I took off my clothes. Then I straightly went to the bed, and I was so asleep. I was having such a good sleep. Oh my god. Anyway, that was all for yesterday. Yep. So the thing I realized yesterday was, if you want someone to do something for you, then you have to make them realize that they are doing it for themselves and not for you. They have to have their own benefit on those things rather than your benefit. They have to look it as their own benefit. That was one thing that I realized yesterday, which is not a thing that was the first time that I realized, but I had forgotten. But it came back to me again. And yeah, that's pretty much all about the day. Right now I'm still having the day. I just finished my gym session for today, and this day I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow. This day is gonna be crazy, and that's pretty much all about the day. I'm grateful, I'm thankful to Jesus to let me survive and live another day. I'm glad that I was able to see these beauties again. I'm grateful for whatever I'm experiencing, all these emotions, all this heartbreak, disrespect, whatever it is I'm experiencing, whatever life is letting me pass through. I'm experiencing it, I'm accepting it, and I'm grateful for all these things, because these things gonna teach me something which is gonna be useful in somewhere. With my urges and stuff, I'm still behind, but nevertheless, I'm never gonna be a lesser person than anyone. That's pretty much all about the day. I thank Jesus and I thank the universe for all these things. I don't know how it will turn out, but I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.